Hello. This is Scrapping Like a Lady, and I am going to talk to you guys and do a little bit of my canvas here. I am working on the Back to Wonderland, and I just thought I'd just come on and do a little chit-chatting, but I have something to show you guys. Let me take this out. I busted open a little bit because I didn't want to be making all that noise. But I want to show you guys. First of all, I got this little cover minder here. And I told you guys I bought some more pins. And I can't even tell you who I bought this pin from. It was somebody on Etsy. So hold on a minute. Let me see here. Lisa, thank you so much. I hope you love your beautiful... Oh, I won't tell you which one it is because she says what it is in there. This is from an Etsy shop. And it's Bistro Blanks is the name of this. Should we call them pin artists? I never use these cover minders. I don't know why. I just don't. It's cute. It's real cute. I stick them on my tray over here. My trolley cart is what I stick them on. Okay, let me move you back down. Okay. Okay, y'all. Can you see this? You know what? Let me turn this light on. You guys know I love Marilyn Monroe and I love Betty Boop. I hope this is picking it up, Jesus. It is so cute. And it is a wider pen. I wanted to get some wide pens because I realized that I like the wide ones. I reach for them quite often. Remember this one from Poshy Pen? It looks like it's thin, but it's not. It's actually a thicker pen if you compare it to maybe this pen right here. I don't know if you can see the difference. Or this pen right here. You can definitely see the difference in the thickness of them. Sometimes the camera for depth perceptions and stuff like that is off, but I think you can see it with that one. This one's pretty thick. So this one is, if you compare the two, very thick, especially up in this area right here. It's very thick, but it is Betty Boop in there, and I absolutely love it. I want to say this one was 65 bucks, so not bad in the hoarding of things, right? And I have another one or so coming, but that is so cute. Yeah, I'm digging that. And the other day I was like, I need to buy some more pens. So I told you guys that I was going pen shopping, and I did. Honey, I do everything I tell y'all I'm going to do. So I did go pen shopping, and this is one of the ones I bought. So cute. So cute. I have on order the credenza. I told you guys about that in one of my videos. So I ordered a credenza. And I ordered everything the man have. I just like, give me one of everything. I ordered the pen carousel, and I ordered the pen holder. It's a cabinet that you can put all your pens in, and it's that clear acrylic. So, yeah. So, what is totally fitting is that I use my Ticket to Ride pen, because that's what I'm doing right now, right? I'm doing the Ticket to Ride with Miss Cheryl Katz. So, let's put some stuff down. Oh, I got some other couple of things to show you. You guys know how I always do my hauls. And I stack them up, and then I do haul after haul, you know, item after item. So I just thought I'd break them down in some of my things. So I took the Nook back. That way my videos won't be an hour long, right? Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? I know I'm long-winded. I bought this from Best Buys today. And I went and I got the Kindle, and it is the paperweight. I wanted a dedicated reader, e-reader. What in the hell is on this thing? So I went and I got this guy here today. Come on, turn on. Oh, it's waking up. It said wake up. Okay. So I wanted a dedicated e-reader, and the Nook, you cannot get anything but Barnes & Noble's books. So I downloaded a couple of books, and I was like, whoa, 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 hold the press. And I watched some videos, and the girl was showing, download this software, plug in this, do this, that, and the other, and you can download a book from your library. Well, I tried to do everything she said, not that I'm a techie or anything over here. So I went to the library, which they informed me that I owed $20 because I didn't return 2 books. But that's nor here nor there. I paid him at $20 and told the guy, now help me to hook this thing up. And he fiddled with it. He goes, ma'am, you can't. So it didn't have it had a Wi-Fi. You could hook the Wi-Fi to it, but that was only for you could download books from Barnes & Noble. So they had some proprietary software on there, and you could only go into Barnes & Noble bookstore. And so, although they said they had 1 million books under $500, it wasn't nothing that I wanted to read. I wanted Dean Koontz and all of the authors that I like. So anyways, I got this Kindle right here. This is I think the 11th generation. It was like I want to say, it came to like 150, I think, out the door. Who knows? Something up in there. So I can get books from the library for free and download them onto here for the 3 weeks. I can get stuff from any site, even Audible, which I have, which my husband had. We both had it, and we both was paying Audible, and we weren't even using it like that. So he was like, I've downloaded a lot of stuff, because we had it for a couple of years. So we had all these credits. So we used up all of our credits. We got the stuff we wanted. And now we need to just listen to all of the stuff we got, which is a lot of Spanish and stuff like that. So a bunch of learning tools. So, but I can put that on my Kindle. So this was better for me. And it also has where I can change the background. And I can do it in like an amber, you know, like that color and stuff. Anyways, it's supposed to be waterproof or water resistant, so I can sit on the beach. I don't have to worry about it. And it has the, it's supposed to be able to, you know, be out in the sun with the glare and stuff like that. I did order a glare. I still see a little bit of glare, but you're supposed to be able to read your words in the sun. So I ordered a glare, that film, whatever it is, that anti-film sheet, anti-glare sheet to go on top of it. And I ordered a cute case because Amazon had a lot of cute cases. So I ordered my taste because Kindles is just some type of gray cloth that they had, and that thing was like $44. I was like, yeah, no, I don't even like it that much to be paying that much for it. So anyways, I did get this, and I ordered my other stuff to go with it. So that's nice. I'm gonna just stick this crap over there. What else did I get? Let me go over a couple of these. Oh, so I have been watching some travel magazines, and when I travel light anyways. And I bought some of those packing. What in the heck? Let me see. Why did that come to $46, $18? And then the shipment order says $20. Why did they charge me $20 for the shipping on this? This says $46. I'll have to look at that and see why. But anyways, oh, I think it's because of that other package. I think that's what it is. Okay. So I ordered these. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. You do not want to see me because I look like who shot the sheriff tonight, honey. Okay. So I ordered these clear packing bags. And they look like this. And you get 9 of them. It was $20 for this. I'll tell you exactly what it was. It was $18.98, and the tax was $1.57. You do the math on that, yeah. So anyways, you get 9 of these of various sizes, I think, yeah. So you get 3 of these larger ones, and you get 3 of the medium-sized one, and then 3 of these smaller ones. Okay, now, I did not need 9 of them, but I figured what I don't use, I can let my husband use. And I might use one of these in my car. Actually, I think I am going to put it in my car. That way I can put my makeup in my center console, because that little sponge, it gets my foundation everywhere. My car is something nasty, child. So I'm going to use one. Well, actually, I don't want to use a clear one, because then you'd see all that smudge in there. I need to put that sponge inside of its own Ziploc bag and then put it in here. That's what I'll do. Okay, so anyways, I got these to make packing so much easier. And then she showed how to pack so small that your stuff fits inside of the overhead, which is how I pack anyways. I told you guys, I don't try to pack a bunch of stuff. I get stuff when I get there and throw it away before I get home. That's just how I roll. So they're just throwaway clothes, you know, because if you go to these little Cosmel and stuff like that, you can get those sarons and all of that kind of stuff, you know, and they're very, very cheap, you know. So anyways, that being said, so I did buy these. Now I bought another set of bags because I went to Daiso and I showed you guys I bought these little blue bags. I bought these little blue bags and they ran out of them. Well, I'm putting my Catherine Pooler, separating out the, okay, the ink sets and the re-inkers for each set. That way, if I want to grab a particular one, I actually have that over here. Let me see, what is this one? This one is the Beach Retreat. Oh, that's not the Beach Retreat ink. Here it is. Okay, so then, ooh, I'm getting to be an old lady. You sit down, you moan, you get up, you moan. Okay, so I do it like this. And I did order the last set today of the Catherine Poolers, the minis and the re-inkers. So I did not see where they sent me a reply back. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send them another one. And they'll probably say, hold your britches, girl. We're getting to them. Not that I need to buy any more, because I haven't even used these good yet. So I tested them out and they do a fine job. A fine job they do. So these things are a little stiff. Let me lift it up a little bit more so you can see what I was doing over here. Okay. So I just put them in like this. Or maybe I have them like that. Yeah, I think I do. Like that. So I stack them in like this. And you get 8 colors. Like that. Stay. That's not going to stay because the bag is new and stiff. Stay. And then I put, oh, Jesus. And then I put my reinkers in here. These bags actually feel a little cheaper than my ones that I got at Daiso. And I say that, and it could be that they're just new, but they feel cheaper. Yeah, they are cheaper. You get 12 of them for $20. Now, I could have went and to all the different Daisos, but honey, ain't nobody got time for that. And speaking of time, okay, go in there. You go in there. And you go in there. Okay, and then I zip it up. And then when I want this beach retreat set, I can simply grab it off the shelf, and it looks like that. I don't know why I chose to keep it all together. I guess because if I need to re-ink one of these, I don't want to go looking through 80 dies trying to find the one die that I need. That we ain't gonna do. So then I take this right here that says Beach Retreat and has the colors on it. And I stick it in here. Like that. And I will put this on my Trello. And then I have everything that I need in one little bag on the shelf, nice and neat, not falling over. And yeah, I'm sharing this information because if it worked for me, it might work for somebody else, right? So I bought 12 of these for $20, and yeah, I'm glad I did. So I might take those other ones out because I like everything to be uniform. And since the other bags are a little different, like they have this blue right here, but they don't have the blue cording. And I know that I'm not going to want to look on the shelf and see one with a white cord and one with a blue cord. So I will, yeah, your girl ain't straight. She ain't straight. There's something wrong up in the brain. But anyways, we're women. You know how that is. It's like wearing the wrong accessories with an outfit. It can make or break the outfit, right, guys? So, yeah. That's the way I'll do that. So, yeah, it was those bags and these bags that came to $46. Now, shall we get to some talking? I got some stuff to tell you guys, honey. Now, where is that cord? It must be downstairs. Oh, here it is. My Kindle cord. I need to label this cord that goes with, I need to turn this thing off. That on and off button is at the bottom down here. Okay. That goes with this because it'll get lost. Oh, jeez. I've got no desk space here because I've got junk all over. I need to clean. Okay, let me turn this overhead light off. Go off. Okay, there. Because I got this light on. I don't need it. So I went and I got me some more readers. I've been using these right here. And they are great as far as being able to see. Remember, I bought these quite a while ago, guys. I don't know if you remember that. They turn off when you close them, and they light up when you open them. Okay? These are We Are Memory Keepers. They really thought that out. I didn't even realize I had that feature. And they work great, except this part right here annoys my nose. So the pair that I had that I absolutely love and I've had many, many years, broke. And they could not be fixed. I gave them to my husband to fix it, and he just got mad. He's like, honey, how come you keep breaking stuff? Boy, just fix them, but he couldn't, because I broke them right here. And so it just wouldn't work. So I went to Wally World, and I got me another pair. 2.5, girl, I cannot see. The 3s were too much. The 2.5s were perfect. I was reading with them and, you know, testing all the different ones. And this one fit well with my eyesight. So that's what we's doing. So I bought 2 pair. One for up here and one for downstairs for my Bible journaling and studying stuff that I'm doing myself, reading the Bible in a year. And I told you, well, I showed you guys the book that I bought, and it's going to make reading the Bible and the explanation of stuff really easy. So today, let me get into this. Today, I had a lot of stuff to return. I had to go to Lowe's, which is well, there's 2 things I didn't get to do. I didn't go to the bank, and I didn't go to Lowe's because the other stuff took me so long. So I had to, I started on one side, you know, I turned off my street and I turned into the main street. So all the stuff that I had to do on the right side of the street, I was going to do it and then come around and make a big old circle and go back on the left side of the street, stop at Walmart, get my medicine, da-da-da-da-da. So I started off at the UPS store because I returned something back to Amazon. And I don't know what made me buy this Marc Jacobs look-alike purse, but I did. It was cute, don't get me wrong, but it's just not me. I'm a Coach girl, so I can't even, you know me, y'all. Y'all know me. Number 34 should be J, but let me make sure because, honey, putting the wrong things down. No, 34 is the down arrow. See, that's why you want to check it. See, I left this since last night, and it's the down arrow. And I don't see that symbol except right here. So let's get into it. So I went to return that stuff, the purse at UPS. I got me a cup of coffee next door at Starbucks. And I'm drinking this new coffee, the, if you haven't tried it, honey chow. It's a cold coffee, and it is the pistachio. And nuts in my coffee just really don't sound good, but some people like hazelnut. I do not like hazelnut. I love hazelnuts to eat, and I love them in my chocolate, but I do not like it in my coffee. I don't like that stuff. I've tried it several times, and it actually makes me physically nauseated. So let's put this one away. So I get my coffee because the pistachio, because the other day when I was at Barnes & Noble's getting that Nook, the lady said, oh, I tried something today and it was really good. And so I was like, well, let me try it. This is 2023, and I said I was going to be trying different things, so I do not need that. So let me try it. So she was like, if you don't like it, ma'am, I will make you another one. I said, fine. Can't, you know, go wrong with that. So that baby made that for me. I was like, mwah, thank you. So I went and I got another one today. Left there and headed my little ugly self to Best Buy to get the Kindle. I get there, I get the Kindle. Now I'm moving right along in the day. I'm happy. I'm being very, just making it happen, you know, productive. 27. So my next stop is to go to Barnes & Noble and to the jewelry store to change out my thumb ring. And you guys know I bought the thumb ring. It has 3 little rings on it, right? I bought it at James Avery, and it's right at the mall inside of Dillard's. And so I was like, well, let me go and exchange this, you know, because I was drying my hands off, and I looked down, and one of my rings was down there, and it was really loose. Anyway, see, this one's kind of hard to come off. And it was, the one I had was a size 9. And I really needed aside. What is going on here? Oh, Lord, was that outside? I thought Cameron was playing a trick. Maybe it was. Anyways, so I go there to Dillard's. And mind you, I said I just want to be out for 2 hours max because it's my off day. I want to enjoy my off day. I even made my dentist appointment while I was standing in line at the UPS store because I've got a cracked molar. I keep putting my tongue in it and it's like cutting my tongue up. So anyways, so I get to the jewelry store and I tell the lady this is too big. I want to exchange it for a smaller size. And I don't think you guys have a smaller size, so I'll just choose a different thumb ring. And so she says, okay. So she comes back about 5 minutes later and she says, oh, this is a 9. I have a 8. What is it, baby?
Where are there a bunch of police cars in front?
They are?
You don't hear them and say,
yeah, I heard them, but I thought that was you playing a trick.
No, they're all in front of Miss Carrie's house, it looks like.
Miss Carrie's house?
Yeah.
Carrie? No way. Nothing happens at Carrie's house.
You're right. I'm just out here just fabricating life.
Well, stop your lying then.
Nah, really, there's a bunch of stuff going on in front.
Oh, Jesus. I better go see what's going on. She's my good friend. Oh, Lord. So, ooh, that's weighing on my mind. So, I go to the jewelry store and, you know, we're having this conversation and everything. Can you see I'm a little distracted? I'm starting my story over again. And oops, can't go down there. Jesus. The lady comes back. She gives me an 8 and says, okay, that's fine. That's great and everything like that. She's like, do you want your bag back or do you want a different bag? And, you know, she checked my receipt and everything's good. You know, I'm thinking, well, she's just going to do an exchange and I'm out the door. Then she says, well, wait, I have to put it in the system. I'm like, okay, go ahead. So, well, she's putting it in the system. She says, oh, the price of the ring has gone up by $37. And this ring costs $195, $205 or $2 something, I don't know. And it's gone up $37. And I'm thinking, wow, that's really good, you know. I'm glad it's going up and not down, you know. And so she informs me that I need to pay the difference, which I told her. Now, mind you, it's only been 3 weeks since I bought the ring. And I was like, that don't sound fair to me. And she's like, yeah, I know. Let me call my supervisor. So she calls her supervisor. And her supervisor says, yeah, you'll have to pay the $37. I'm like, but I'm just exchanging it because I got the wrong size. And maybe the lady should have measured my finger or something. I'm thinking, I didn't say that, but I'm like, this ain't right. Y'all better make it right. So I just shook my head and I was like, no, that's not fair. And then she says, well, the lady says, we'll call the other supervisor. So she calls the other supervisor. And then that supervisor takes about 15, 20 minutes before he comes downstairs. She explains the situation to him. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, you could see on his face like, yeah, crap, that ain't right. And then he calls another supervisor. And they are informing me that it's not Dillard's, it's actually James Avery that has made the price increase, which I found very strange because the lady had just told me, yeah, all of our prices went up 2 weeks ago. So then it ain't just James Avery, it's all of y'all taking our poor coins. So maybe y'all want to see what I'm doing, I don't know. So anyways, long story short, I was in that store for about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes to make an exchange. And it's not like I was in the store long because there were other people in front of me and I had to wait. It was because she couldn't override $37. And so while I'm standing there debating, okay, you really like the ring. You know, it took you a while to decide on which one you wanted. You went to other jewelry stores even, and you decided on this ring. So just pay the $37 and go. But a part of me was like, this is not justice. This is injustice. I shouldn't have to pay this. But if I had to, I probably would have. That's how much I really like the ring. And again, it reminds me of my sister who always wore a thumb ring. So, yeah. I do have my wedding band that I could have got fixed. It was cut off from my hand. Oop, that's done. It was cut off from my hand because I cut my finger right here all the way around. It was like hanging down. On the shower, I jumped down from the shower. I was watering my plant and I jumped down. And so I cut the ring into the skin and it cut it all off. So I had to go to the fire department. They had to cut the ring out of the flesh and everything like that. Ooh, Charlie, it was a mess. So I could have just gotten that ring fixed and been done with it. But, yeah. Now my husband being nosy now. He going over there to see what happened with Carrie. We so nosy on Dogwood. I'll just call her in a minute. When the Popo leaves, I'll just give her a quick call. Now, you guys are Mormons. Y'all can't be having no cops come to y'all house. Okay. There we go. So yeah, that's how part of my day went. So then I left there and I knew that I had a few more stops. I still had to get my Trulicity from Wally World. And when I got out of the car, I said, Lisa, go to the pharmacy. No, wait, Jesus. I said, go to the pharmacy and leave. Don't be trying to shop for stuff and this, that, and the other. But I did want to see if I must have a piece of film here. Oh, I don't know. I wanted to see if the Kindle was cheaper at Walmart, which they did not carry the Kindle at all. So I got my medicine. I got these glasses because I needed them, and they were right on that little carousel right when I was standing in line at the pharmacy. So that worked out great. I can be easily distracted, as you can tell in our well, it's not a really conversation, because conversation is I say something, you say something. You can tell in my videos that I get distracted very easy. Like if I'm reading something, I'll have to read it like 9 times if someone in the room is talking. Like I have to have complete concentration. The other day I was reading my Bible and my husband was like, and furthermore, I think, and I just had to say, can you hush, hush, and go away? He was like, you so mean. I'm like, yeah, you're the enemy right now because you're distracting me. Like I want to do something and you're hindering me from doing that. And I got up at 3:45 just so I could read the Word of God. And here he was yakking his tracker. Get on up out of here. He's an early riser too, and if I get out of bed, oh, he is not gonna stay in the bed. I say if I pass away before that man, he gonna be right behind me, Jesus, because he needs me. Oh, I tickle myself. No, he does. He eats because I feed him. He won't even feed himself. I'm like, I need to feed him before I go to work every day, because I come home and I'm like, what did you eat? Now something is going on here. I got a piece of film that must be cut awkwardly, because over here. Yeah, it is hot up here, Logan. Okay, there. Okay, I need to cut that off. See, I had put this down later, so this is now in my way. Luggy, come here. My baby boy said it's hot up here. He's been so grumpy today. I don't know what's up with him. Shall we see what's going on with Logie Bear? He came home from work and he was just in a weird mood. And that is not Logan. Like, he is always happy. So I wonder if something happened at work. I asked him earlier. He said no. So I had a productive day. I did go to Walmart. I did get my glasses. I did get my medicine. But the weird thing is about my medicine, I was really good at always taking my medicine on the same day. But then when I wasn't able to get my medicine, when we were having that insurance crisis going on, I refused to pay that $3,800 or whatever it was for me to get my medicine. What's wrong? Why are you so grumpy today? Are you in a bad mood?
Yes. I mean, I want somebody to turn the cooler on. I'm not.
Well, why don't you open your window, baby, and let some fresh, free air in? Huh?
I didn't think that through.
That's all right. Don't get grumpy. Solve problems. He's so sweet. Oh my God, that baby is so sweet. Okay, so God knew who to give that special boy to, because I love him. So by the time I finished with all of those things, guys, I was done. I did not want to go and return the wallpaper. I haven't shown you guys Logan's room, what I did to his room. I put that wallpaper up that's like brick on one of his walls, and then he chose this god-awful green paint for his room. And, honey, it's his room, so I let it go. The realtor WhatsApped us back and said that the children that could possibly be the family that's possibly moving into our rental house, their kids are 8 and 10. And I said, that's fine. I did not want children that were, 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds and writing on my walls and going cray-cray and stuff like that. I don't want to have to cut nobody. So, yeah, I was happy to hear that they were older children, Okay. I think that is all the K's. At least that's all the K's that I see. I see a lot of V's. I think I'm going to do V next. Yeah. So, come on now. I want to complain about something. I wish they would make a tray that had lower walls. Like, why do we need the walls this tall? You know what I'm saying? If they made the tray dang near flat, because sometimes I will use this right here. That way I don't have to lift over like this, I can just simply go like this. You know what I'm saying? And it could still, you know, have the grooves, of course, in it. But why do we have to have the walls so daggone high? What about the people that have arthritic hands? You know, it would be nice if we could just put it right on our canvas and do this. Oh, Lord. Carrie, my good friend down there, when she and I get together, we don't miss a beat. It's like we've been together all along, even though we both are very busy people. And when I was a homeschooler and stay-at-home mom, and she was a daycare provider in her home, we would spend like most days together. Just, yeah, we did life together. But now she's a school teacher and I'm working full time. Yeah, we just don't get together. But when we do, honey child, 6. So her sister moved in with her. And that's probably what's going on down there. And honey, I don't care if you're white, black, or green, or red. If you cray, it don't matter what race you are. Honey, there's crazy in every single race. I know, because I watch those, the YouTube on the 48 hours and all of that, and everybody is crazy. I don't care who you are. Hell, I'm crazy. You let the right situation, you let somebody do something to one of my kids, you'll see just how crazy I am. Karen probably gonna come here and give me a report. He don't need to, because I'm gonna call Carrie here in a minute.
They're still looking for whoever ditched their car out front.
It probably was Carrie's sister, husband.
BMW?
Her ex probably does.
I don't know. I don't think
He's got a great job and everything like that, because they're...
It looked like it was something spur of the moment. Whoever drove in front of Miss Carrie's house ditched their car and ran towards their house, and all the cops are looking. They have the whole street blocked off out here.
Ooh, we got violence on Dogwood Drive.
I think it looks like a lot of cops, but they might have it resolved. It looks like. Just double check.
Well, you know,
I don't want nobody hopping on our fence and taking refuge.
They can take refuge. We got guns up in here. And you got that new sight on yours. We Texans, honey. We protect ours. Legally. So I know some people are like, oh my God, you're so violent. No, we're not. We're just Texans. We have learned Texas ways. And honey, the last thing you want to do is be caught with your pants down. Literally. No, I don't think so. So anyways, we never get anything. I'm sure Miss Tanya and everybody else is out there being nosy. I get, Cameron, really? You're burping. I'm doing a video. You're so gross. It's natural. Stupid boy. Anyways, you never know what's going to be said on Miss Lisa videos, honey. It's Sharon here. So, let's move on. So, the house is going to be rented for a year. So, I am not even going to Ecuador for at least a year. Because I'm not going to go on. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. I guess we could still go on vacation. But I know Willie ain't going to want to. Which is fine. Because, honey, now we got to make that money. Yes, we do. So, how many of you guys have a friend or a family member ask to borrow money and it just makes you feel awkward? Doesn't it? It's very awkward for me. Like, you know, I won't mind giving you money. But when people ask to borrow money, it just makes you feel some kind of way. You don't want to hound people down to give you your money back. But, yeah, I've got a friend who asked me for money, and I've loaned money to her last year, and she did give me the money back. But my coins are all tied up right now, and I felt real bad saying, all my coins are tied up right now. You know, we had, the house cost $325 in Ecuador, and we had to pay cash for it. So okay, you ain't got no money left over. And we had to take money out of the equity out of this house, money out of the 401k in order to make that happen. So, but honey, ain't nothing going on in these investments accounts right now. We ain't doing nothing but losing money. They printed all that money off, and now they, oh Jesus, they are just hurting. So the stock market ain't good, nothing good in this country as far as money go right now. Okay, now I feel a piece of film right here. I swear to goodness, I should have not did this the way that I did it. I should have tore it off in sections. But no. Miss Lisa wants to do some cray stuff. So now I got film where I don't need film. And I keep filling it in different places. Okay, I know I wasn't crazy. See, it was right there. All right. So, okay, 27. I know Carrie goes to bed early because she is up like at 5 in the morning going to the workout. She was like, do you want to join me? No, I does not. Number 6 is what I'm doing. I do not want to join you. She said, come on, it's so much fun, and it's this and it's that. And she's been in it so long now. She's giving lessons and stuff like that. Workout coach. I said, you go, girl. I don't need to do that. I'm not skinny, but I'm not fat either. So, but it'll make you feel good. It will not make me feel good. If people like that, if that's how your endorphin release make you feel, that's good. I eat a sundae and my endorphins are released. So you do it your way and I do it my way. And I won't tell you that you're wrong and you ain't got to tell me that I am. But being my good friend, she just kind of laughs and everything like that and let it go. She real good at just whatever, letting things go. She's very kind-hearted and extremely bright. So I was talking to another Mormon. She comes to see me every other week. And she was saying, I was telling her about Nephilims. I think I told you guys this. And she said there's no such thing. And, or actually she just basically said, I never heard of that, Lisa. And I was like, yeah. So we went over it. And of course there are many versions of the Bibles. But her Bible didn't have that in there. So, and of course, Mormons are very unwilling to look at anything or accept anything except what they've been told. And then they will say things like, ask the Holy Spirit. And I'm like, well, my Holy Spirit said it ain't true. And y'all know I studied that religion for, I want to say, about 2 years. Went to the church, sang those hymns, go to all the girls' get-togethers, and it's been many years, and all that kind of stuff like that. Oh, they have a lot of good, clean fun. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Jesus, they do. You know, but it ain't for me. There's a lot of religions that are not for me. They have so much man-made stuff in them. You know, no, I don't need to ask the Holy Spirit if it's true or if it's right, which I did. And my Holy Spirit said, mm-mm. But if any of you are Mormon on there and your Holy Spirit said, yeah, then go for it. I ain't gonna knock it. But I'll go to any of the girl stuff, all the get-togethers, the game night. The one lady set up where we were, I forget what game that was, but it was so much fun. I'm not one to play games, and I don't like games. I don't like board games. You know, I don't like that. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like games. I like the games on my phone and on my notepad. But I don't like, what is that game called? Monopoly? Ugh, my daughter and her husband love that game. Like, love it. No. But we went to this, the name might come to me. I don't know. It's been some years. I was doing Cameron's hair tonight, and I went in my room, and I stood there, and I was like, now I know I came in here for something important. And I was like, it'll come back to me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish his hair up. I walked back halfway to the front room. I was like, oh, right. I need the cord to plug in my notepad. Because I watched my YouTube while I'm braiding their hair up. You know, I had to wash his hair tonight, too. So I cooked stew for dinner. Honey, child, I put my foot up in it. I roasted the potatoes while my meat was in the pressure cooker. If you guys don't know about the Wolfgang Puck pressure cooker, that's where you can throw all your ingredients in and it comes out. You can put your macaroni noodles in with your frozen meat and it will come out goulash, honey, and your noodles will not be overcooked and your food comes out perfect. But anyways, I don't be doing all of that up in there because I like to cook my stuff the way I like to cook it, and that's the old-fashioned way. But I do like to put my meats in there because I can put my meat, frozen or not, in there, and it will come out so good. Logan, shut your door if you come here. He's got his window open and that air is on. He just shut his door. He probably knew what I was gonna say. So, my beef stew came out so good tonight, like really good. And every time I looked up, Willie was back in the pot. And I was like, well, it's just meat and vegetables, so he can eat as much as he wants. I was watching that's My 600-Pound Life or whatever it's called. And Cameron had never seen it before. And he's like, Mom, he has no choice. He's got to sit there and get his hair braided, you know. And he's like, what are you watching? What is going on here? He was so shocked. He commented the whole time. I started laughing. I'm like, boy, would you shut up? I can't even hear what the folks at the narrator is saying because you're just talking so much. And he's like, look how much salt she's putting on her food. She got 2 plates of food. He was just going on and on. It was hilarious. But I was more tickled watching his response to things than I was listening to what they were saying, though, because he was so shocked. So anyways, when my husband kept coming in the kitchen while I was doing Cameron's hair, he kept going into the food, which was fine because it's just meat and vegetables. And normally I would make cornbread, but Cameron was like, you don't need to make cornbread. We got potatoes. It's already a carb there. Hey, are you still trying to watch to see what's going on? When did you get so nosy?
You couldn't hear all that mess going on?
I did. And like I
said, the car screech.
It was so loud. What you got your gun for?
Because you didn't see it. Well, obviously you didn't see it. The cops have been going up and down with the flashlights in everybody's yard looking.
What? Let me see this.
Nah, you good.
Does it have a bullets in there?
No.
You took it out the chamber?
They're all in here.
Okay. Don't you shoot your mama.
Keep asking me all these
You better stop that. You're so naughty. So, anyways, I better get my little ugly self out of here and leave you guys alone. It has, I'm sure it has been an hour. It has been 55 minutes, y'all. We've been talking together. Aren't I long-winded? Don't you just want me to shut up? I gotta do another number 6. 310. I'm not even gonna open that pack up. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go downstairs and be with my husband for a minute before I go to sleep. I better go see what's going on with my neighborhood. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is kind of cray-cray up in here. We never had nothing happen on our street, honey. This street is dead for the last 22 years. Dead. I moved here in 2000. Anyways, you guys be blessed. You have a good night. Try to treat people good, and deuces.